Behind the sparkle of the British royal jewels lies a hidden language of power, memory, and meaning. The fascination with royal jewels is nothing new. But what often goes unnoticed is when certain pieces appear and, more importantly, why. These jewels surface briefly during moments of national uncertainty, personal loss, or historic transition, before disappearing again into the palace vault. One of the most emotionally charged examples is a brooch few people could name, yet millions have unknowingly seen. The 11-pearl brooch first associated with Queen Victoria is not flashy by royal standards. Set with diamonds surrounding soft, luminous pearls, it was crafted during an era when pearls symbolized tears, purity, and mourning. Queen Victoria herself reportedly wore it only once. After the death of King George VI, Queen Elizabeth, then the Queen Mother, began wearing the brooch repeatedly during moments of solemn public duty. Over time, it stopped being a piece of jewelry and became a visual statement of widowhood, endurance, and quiet strength. When Queen Elizabeth II later inherited it, she continued that legacy. Out of hundreds of brooches at her disposal, she chose this one for deeply symbolic moments, including her 2009 Christmas broadcast during economic uncertainty, and again in her final official portrait in 2022. For royal watchers, the message was unmistakable. This was memory, not ornament. Then there are the Shandkid diamond earrings, so often linked to Diana, Princess of Wales, yet rooted far deeper in family history. These earrings were never royal property in the traditional sense. They belonged to the Spencer family, gifted to Diana's mother in the 1950s. Diana borrowed them early in her royal life, and chose them for her wedding day in 1981. After her mother's death, the earrings passed to Diana's sister, Lady Sarah McCorquodale. In 2011, she removed them from a public exhibition dedicated to Diana and wore them to Prince William's wedding celebrations. It was a quiet, almost defiant gesture, reclaiming the earrings not as relics of tragedy, but as living family jewelry. In that moment, grief gave way to continuity. Royal jewelry has also long functioned as diplomacy, and few pieces demonstrate this better than the Pakistani turquoise necklace gifted to Queen Elizabeth II in 1966. Presented during Pakistan's only state visit to Britain since independence, the necklace was rich in cultural meaning. Turquoise, revered across South Asia, symbolizes protection and goodwill. The Queen wore it during a state gala, pairing it deliberately with Queen Mary's lover's knot tiara, blending a diplomatic gift with the heart of British royal heritage. Later, the necklace was altered, shortened, adapted. One pendant turned into earrings. To the royal family, jewels are not museum pieces. They evolve, just like the institution itself. The suite eventually passed to Princess Anne and was last seen publicly in 2007 before fading from view, its diplomatic mission complete. Perhaps the most architecturally fascinating jewels are the pearl pendant earrings associated with the Duchess of Gloucester. Designed with detachable pearl drops and diamond scrolls, they were made to transform. Originally belonging to Princess Mary, parts of the earrings were gifted to Princess Elizabeth as a wedding present in 1947, a symbolic passing of responsibility between generations of royal women. Queen Elizabeth II wore the complete earrings on state visits for years. But in 2003, she appeared wearing only the diamond elements, leaving the pearls behind. To casual viewers, it seemed insignificant. In my opinion, this is why these forgotten royal jewels matter more now than ever. At a time when the monarchy faces questions about relevance and transparency, these pieces remind us how deeply controlled and intentional royal communication has always been. Jewelry becomes a form of narrative carefully chosen, quietly delivered, and never accidental. Now I want to turn this over to you. When you look at these forgotten royal jewels, do you see history or hidden emotion? Which piece tells the strongest story in your eyes? Join the conversation in the comments below. and if royal history, symbolism, and untold stories speak to you, subscribe so we can explore them together.